Hello and welcome to our Pro Video Show Christmas special. Coming up, we'll find out more about life as a colourist as we hear from professional colourist Tom Majersky. We'll take a look at the fantastic storage options available from Samsung, perfect to go hand in hand with your Pro Video gadgets this Christmas, as well as lots more useful Christmas gift ideas for the content creator in your life or, of course, yourself. But first, let's take a look back at what was a super busy year for our Scan Pro Video team, who not only worked tirelessly to make sure that we have all the very latest video products here for you at Scan, they also go out on the road exhibiting the latest products and solutions at all the top broadcast, production and media tech industry shows. We kicked off the year at BSC in London, which was a great chance to catch up with all of our industry partners. Then, during the record-breaking scorching weather in February, we returned to London for BVE in partnership with Adobe, where we hosted the super popular Adobe Theatre powered by Scan Pro Video and Windows 10 Pro with 3 days of hands-on training and demos showing creative cloud applications including my favourite, Character Animator. Then in June, the media production show was where the crowds gathered at Olympia to watch our team demonstrate DJI's latest drones and stabilisation, 3XS stations and much more. Scan and elite partners NVIDIA were the main sponsors of this year's TVX at the Lowry, where we discussed developments in AI and deep learning. Then in September, we took our annual trip over to Amsterdam for one of the biggest broadcast conventions in the world, IBC, where our DaVinci Resolve certified 3XS systems were displayed on the very impressive Blackmagic design stand. 2019 was also a great year for product releases, and we rounded up a very busy year of shows over at Media City for Kit Plus, where we showcased the newly released Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K, amongst other things. We saw some amazing products launched this year. Some of our favourites include, from DJI we had the Osmo Action Camera, and most recently their lightest and cheapest drone to date, the Mavic Mini, weighing just 249 grams. Fuji launched their XA7 4K camera aimed at enthusiasts, and we mentioned the Pocket Cinema 6K from Blackmagic that our Pro Video team showcased, but Blackmagic have also been busy launching the Ursa G2 earlier in the year, the A10 Mini and the 5 and 7-inch Video Assist, as well as DaVinci Resolve 16 full professional editing and colour grading software. Scan Pro Videos sell a range of professional colour grading equipment and software, and we spoke to professional colourist Tom Majersky from Tetragrade about his profession and the importance of having the right tools.
My name is Tom Majersky. I'm a colourist and I run a company called Tetragrade, which is currently in partnership with Tracks and Layers. We're based in Media City. We're in this position so that we can offer services direct to companies such as the BBC and all the other various production houses within the area. Originally, when I started out doing various bits of film work, I didn't have the budget for very expensive cameras, so trying to get the most out of a cheaper camera became a bit of a personal mission of mine. And so along the way, it meant that I had to learn lots of various tricks to do in post-production to try and extract the very best image. And typically, that's pretty much what we're doing with colour grading. In 2013, I decided to start specialising in the colour grading side of things, and then set up this business to try and offer those services through a boutique facility. You're always going to get the very best results if you speak to a colourist during pre-production. You can work with them, with your DOP or your cinematographer, to try and make sure that you've got the right filming setup in order to get that intended final look. And in some instances as well, in order to assist the filming, we will develop a lookup table which can go straight into the camera to give us a rough idea of what the grade's going to be, and that way it means on set everyone has an idea of roughly how the film's going to look before it enters the grade. And then once it does hit that point, we can finesse it and make sure that it looks excellent. This is quite a typical setup that you'll see in any kind of colour suite. Where we have in the middle, we've got our main control surface here. This is the Blackmagic Mini control panel. We've got obviously our keyboard and mouse like you'd expect to see, and we have a 3-monitor setup. It's not uncommon to see a 2-monitor setup, but typically you'll have at least one screen dedicated for the user interface and another screen dedicated to give you an accurate image, so a broadcast reference monitor basically. And that's a real critical component of a colour suite, because you need to make sure that how it's being displayed is absolutely correct. The other section as well is obviously we have some scopes down here, which give us an objective perspective on what's happening with the image. I see colour grading as being the icing on the cake, making sure that you do get the absolute best from the image. Means that the film reaches its full potential, and you get to partake in a part of the process where you get to see the kind of film come alive in that regard, the image at least come alive, and where you add that final touch of magic to everything. And it's a very, very satisfying part of the process.
To watch the full interview with Tom, head over to our YouTube channel, and to find out more about any of the products mentioned, contact our Pro Video team. Now, with all the aforementioned camera releases, it's so important to have the right storage solutions, and that's where Samsung have you covered with their Pro range of micro SDs and portable SSDs. As all creative professionals know, backing up your data and important files is essential. But when choosing the right memory cards for your equipment, it's not just about size and durability. Transfer speeds and portability are key too, and Samsung have all of this covered with their selection of micro SD cards and SSDs. Most videographers these days will have some sort of action camera and/or drone as part of their production kit, or even use a smartphone if it has the capability to take a micro SD. But as cameras get smaller, filming formats get bigger, meaning of course more storage is required, and we don't want the fact we've upped our output quality to slow us down on shoot. Samsung's Evo Plus range of micro SD cards are capable of capturing 4K video and have super fast read and write speeds, up to 100 megabytes per second and 90 megabytes per second respectively. They're available in capacities from 32 gigabytes through to 512 gigabytes. As an example, the 512 gigabyte Evo Plus lets you transfer a 3 gigabyte video to your notebook in just 38 seconds, whilst being capable of shooting 4K video. Moving on to external storage now, and as with micro SDs, capacity and transfer speeds are key to a time-efficient production. Many new high-end cameras are now able to shoot straight to an external SSD, and the Samsung T5 range are an excellent option for this. Capacity options range through to 2 terabytes, and they're smaller than the average business card, weighing just 51 grams. But don't be fooled by their tiny size. These SSDs mean business, offering transfer speeds of up to 540 megabytes per second, which is up to 4.9 times faster than mechanical drives. Please note though, performance may vary depending on host configuration. To reach the maximum transfer speed of 540 megabytes per second, the host device and connection cables must support USB 3.1 Gen 2, and the UASP mode must be enabled. Now, aside from the obvious advantage of having a small and lightweight backup solution you can take on location with you, they pack a punch too when it comes to performance. Being solid-state drives, there are no moving parts, and the T5 range have sturdy metal bodies, so they can handle knocks and drops of up to 2 meters. They're also password protected for extra peace of mind. To check out Samsung's full range of storage options, visit Scan Pro Video. The Evo micro SDs and T5 SSDs would make a perfect gift for the content creator in your life. And if you're looking for more gift ideas, then look no further, as the Scan Pro Video Ls loaded my sleigh with some perfect presents. Hi, I've just been to see the Scan Pro Video Ls who've loaded up my sleigh, as you can see here, with some perfect present ideas for all budgets this Christmas. We've got a wide selection of drones from toy ones right through to DJI's top-of-the-range professional ones, including the latest lightweight Mavic Mini drone, which I've got here. It's causing quite a stir as it weighs just 249 grams and is small enough to carry anywhere. It shoots 2.7K video, so it's perfect for those new to the drone world right through to seasoned pros to add to their film kit. For stabilisation, we have tripods for all levels of production, as well as handheld gimbals for cinema cameras, DSLRs and even mobile phones, including one of our best sellers that RLs have picked out. It's this fabulous Zhiyun Smooth 4, which helps you up your production values on your smartphone with stable, smooth footage. And who doesn't love an action camera? We've got them all from the top brands, including the latest GoPro, the Hero 8, and the awesome DJI Osmo action camera, plus a selection of great accessories, including this budget-friendly 60-in-1 accessory set and a range of cases and mounts. Or if you want to take it even further and go all 360, you'll find a fantastic selection. We've picked out mine and Santa's favourite. It's this one here, the Insta360 1X, which we always have a bit of fun with. Let me show you what it does. The Insta360 1X shoots up to 5.7K video, 18 megapixel photos, and it's got inbuilt stabilisation thanks to flow state technology, which is perfect, of course, for a bumpy reindeer ride. It's also got really stunning cinematic slow motion, and it really is a great 360 camera for all abilities. Woo! Pretty cool, hey? And finally, if you want to splash out on yourself or someone special who's made the top of Santa's good list, we've got plenty, which will make the Grinch even greener with envy, including the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Cam in 4K or 6K. We truly have something for everyone and every budget, so check out Scan Pro Video for even more gift inspiration. Right then, I'm off. These awesome Pro Video gifts won't deliver themselves, you know. Oh, it was cold out there. Boy, am I glad to be back by this lovely roaring fire. Now, that's all for this show, and in fact this year, so we'll see you in 2020 for loads more product releases, exhibitions and pro video content. Have a good one.